No gunshots, but they getting low, 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 getting low, 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 drinking, keep it low, low, low.
This is Congo with team. It's not a backfire leader, Dolphin, doing what's this called again?
I'm calling it the fuck you meta deck. Yeah.
Fuck you meta deck. I mean that's what the meta says nowadays.
That's all I do.
All right. Well, without further ado, here's Dolphin.
So, of course, you need to run the one Thunder King. A lot of people are maining Fire Emperor Ozai. I don't really like it as much because it's not a real Yu-Gi-Oh card, and that really gets in the way of winning. You need to run the 3 Doomcalibur Knights. I don't know if you guys have noticed. It's a guy with a sword on a horse. Now, the thing you can do, a lot of people are running Umi nowadays, right? Yep. But if you use the full moon, and you go ahead and stab the moon, it completely wipes out Umi.
Yugi did that, and I believe
Yugi do that.
Yeah.
So, you know, you gotta do that.
It's broken combo.
Turn the card around.
Broken combo.
Turn the card around.
I have to turn them down.
I need to see them.
You gotta run, obviously, your 3 Banishers.
Of course.
I would run 2, but it's
broken.
It's broken. It's broken. You put it in defense mode, and if they have Battle Fader out, it literally can't get over it. Like, it's ridiculous. Battle Fader can attack all it wants, but it's not gonna get over it.
What about Maiden? Maiden with Eyes of Blue, you won't know what to do.
You know, Maiden in the Blue Eyes is interesting because she also has 0 defense, so it poses a problem for my Battle Fader too. I just try to avoid playing people with those types of cards.
So say somebody were to just summon a Maiden, what would you do in that situation?
There's really not much you can do.
Handshake?
You just have to offer them a fire handshake or maybe an ice handshake. I don't know which one.
Whichever one you like.
Whichever one I have.
So let's look more into these hands of yours.
Of course.
Like Trojan Fire and Ice.
So we have 3 of each here?
Like Trojan Fire and
We
Ice.
got 3 of each. We got your 3
Mhm.
ice hands, your 3 fire hands. You need them there. They're there just to back you up. You know, you can put them in your spell and trap card zone, and then your opponent thinks that it's a spell or trap card, but really
and it's a fucking hand.
But see, what a lot of people don't realize is that when it's good game and you offer them the handshake, you could offer them a handshake with one of these, and it's not good game. It's you're just kidding. It's not really good game because that's not your real hand.
They think it's good game. They leave, and then you win because the time runs out.
Yeah, it's not really your hand.
It's genius. That's
really
genius.
Yeah.
You got your 1 Raigeki. It's pretty much like a heavy storm, except it's not a heavy storm. You know, like it's that.
It's a heavy monster
it's
storm.
Like the exact opposite of a heavy storm.
You got that. You got your Book of Moon. A lot of people are running Book of Life.
Are you running Graph?
Graph. I was thinking about it. I haven't been able to find somebody who could trade it for me, but just in case I do end up getting a Graph, like if I snatch steal it, you know.
That combo.
So that's why you run 1.
They're not expecting
in case you snatch steal the Graph.
Otherwise, I'd be running 3 if I had the Graph.
Yeah, okay.
That's deadly.
Makes sense.
You got 2 chalices. You need 2 chalices in case you and your boys are having a little kickback. You know, you just got to get wasted.
If your monsters get thirsty, you got a chalice.
And of course, you always got the pot. You know what I mean? You just got it going on.
This extra shiny special edition
you got
pot,
the extra
though.
shiny.
Oh, let me see. I didn't notice that.
Or when you blaze it, though.
The thing people don't realize is that it's a pot of greed, and it's also a pot of benevolence, and they're put together. So you got 2 pots. That's 3 times.
That's enough. That's enough pot for the
in
homies.
there,
That's
man.
enough.
That's
Six
pot for the
pots.
homies.
Plenty
And if
of
that's
pot.
not enough, you still got your pot of dichotomy.
Oh.
You know, just
For the
to
extra
finish up
homie, you
the
know.
thing.
Is that Blue Dolphin?
For the bigger homie?
Just for the big homies, you know what I mean. You got your 2 Forbidden Chalices. You know,
Lances.
you just need them. I mean, this one's shiny, and then this one isn't. So you run into both of them. People don't know what to do. Also, they got this little corner right here, which means they're Konami certified. Not a lot of cards nowadays are doing that, but you know, it gets right past the judges, and they.
And the meta has a lot of fake cards nowadays.
They do. Okay. You need to run 2 MSTs. If you run any more than 3, I mean, you're cheating, and that's not cool.
That kind of gets in the way.
You need to have 2 Black Horn of Heavens. I used to run 2 White Horn of Heavens, but people kept calling me a racist or something. So just for the political correctness,
You
that's
thought they
cool.
were better, but they're not.
They're not.
The other horns are equal.
Yeah.
They have to be.
You got the Macrocosmos right here. It special summons a monster from your deck, and that's ridiculous. Nothing special summons anymore.
Yeah,
That's
it's
true.
very rare.
So
to see that.
why do you only run 1 then?
You know, I used to run 0, but then I realized I didn't have it, and that was a problem because I need it. You know, it's
Broken.
It's broken. Dimensional Prison, you need 2. If you get a Dimensional Prison out, turn 1, you could just get them both, you overlay them, you get a Macrocosmos, that's double the Dimensional Prison, and there you go. I mean,
That's a good game.
it's a good game.
It's good. GG.
So, you need the Fiendish Chain.
Triple Fiendish
You need
Chain.
triple Fiendish Chain. I would run 4, but usually 3 is enough to take care of problem monsters like Battle Fader or maybe, you know, things like
The
that.
blue eyes.
I don't know if this is correct, but I've heard people call it Fetish Chain.
Fetish Chain.
Fetish Chain.
Oh,
Is
yeah.
that the same card or am I mistaken?
You know, when you
That was
when
an
you end up
OCG,
doing
I
it on
think.
Karibo, it ends up.
It's,
Yeah.
I mean, because I know people have fetishes with chains, so would this be the same?
That's
Fiendish
only when
Chain.
that's only when you guys aren't looking, and I don't really want to go into that right now.
And you're not even dueling.
Yeah, you know.
I see.
You got the two vanities, Emptiness.
Oh.
I saw this one guy running it, and I thought it looked pretty fucking sick, so I just decided to toss it in here.
What do they even do?
$30.
Does the effect ever come up?
I think you could set it down, and then they can MST it, and then it's dead.
That's
That's
right.
a so
Yeah.
this is a bluff
It's
card.
a bluff card. People
Okay.
aren't expecting it.
All right, so it's basically to bring out the MST.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you got your one Torrential Tribute. There's not really much to say about Torrential Tribute except that it's blue and it's shiny. If
Yeah.
I could run 3, I would run 3.
Yeah.
Stupid Konami.
Damn.
Solemn Warning, you know.
I mean, because it's an old guy molesting 2 little girls. Why would you not want that card?
I mean,
right?
if
Yeah.
you're not running that and,
Do you
and
push
3
the game?
fetish chains, I mean, you're not playing Yu-Gi-Oh!
You're not. You're not.
Exactly.
You're not.
Dude, do you play? Do you push for game with that card?
I do. Once I get the old man out on the field, I just put them in their bottomless trap holes, and they're pretty much done.
They're
Yeah.
done. It's a good game.
Because nobody can see them when they're in the bottom of the trap hole, so that's all the fiendishing and fetishing you want.
Sometimes, you know, a lot of people like to have their own Solemn Warnings.
Yeah,
I
so
bring
say-
out
say I
most
have
of the
this.
consoles, and it just sends it right back to their hand.
Oh,
Okay.
It's broken. It's
Yeah.
broken. Is what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
Alright.
You have a Mirror Force. There's not a lot that could really get over Mirror Force.
Yeah, there is.
I mean, I know a lot of people like looking at themselves in the mirror.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's mirror force. You know,
It's
you have
force.
to.
Mirror Force though.
It copies their deck pretty much.
It copies
Yeah.
their deck. They have no out.
Yeah, they have none.
Yeah.
If you get it out turn 1, quick swing for game, they're done. I mean, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's called the OTK.
We're
So,
going,
extra deck?
We're
Extra
going into
deck.
this extra deck now.
That's where all the money's at.
Heartland Draco, you know, he's $5. You can impress your girlfriends with it. It's pretty ridiculous.
Yeah, it's cute as shit too. Look at it.
I mean, also it's a gold rare, so it's worth some money. You know.
Yeah.
You
Dude, are
got
you
the
sneezy?
Evilswarm Exciton Knight. Not a lot of people are running Evilswarm Exciton Knight because it costs money or something.
Really?
No, they don't.
No,
No.
no.
When they came off the ban list, they're free.
It's I don't know.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It's a 1900 beater. It's got the 0 defense. It stops battle faders. It's ridiculous. It's
Broken.
It's stupid.
Broken.
A lot of people have been running a lot of water decks recently. Blackship Corn just gets right over that because it's a shit.
I mean, it
it's-
straight
yeah.
rides over the damn tides.
It's stupid.
Yeah,
It's
okay.
broken.
It's broken.
Steelswarm Roach. It's a roach and it's
You know how
steel.
hard it is
and
to get
it's
rid of a roach in your house?
Yeah, dude.
It's
the
so
roaches
hard.
are like fucking
They have no out for it.
indestructible.
If you're in their house, and that roach just stays there forever.
You're done.
Just play that
Yeah.
house field spell and it's done. It's a good
Yeah.
game. It's
Flying
GG.
Sea?
You have a Maestroke Symphony of the Djinn. It does a lot of the same thing of what Book of Moon does. So if you're running 3 graphs, this is the best card to have.
The best. That's a good combo.
They can't get over it.
Not a lot of people are running this right now on YCS, but I guarantee after this profile gets out, people
Yeah.
are going to be running 4 of these
Definitely,
at least.
Definitely.
I saw this guy
What about
at in Vancouver. He did it and it just blew me away.
Gaga Cowboy, what is there to say?
What can you say about
I mean,
Gaga Cowboy?
It's won me so many games where I really couldn't have done anything else
I
except
heard you
Cowboy.
top 7 in locals.
I
with
top
Gaga.
7, and this is the only reason I top 7. This guy had an empty field and he had no cards in his hand. I had, 3 cards in my hand. I had 3 Black Row and I had like 2 monsters face up. The only thing I could really think to do was just Gaga Cowboy for game.
That's really the only option at that point.
No, yeah, there's
Yeah.
really no
I mean,
option.
you're scared.
Win for match?
You're scared of the back row, so you don't want to attack. So just go for game.
Just Gaga for game. What else do we have? Photon, Honor Arc, 101, Yu-Gi-Oh! 101. You need an Honor Arc.
You need
yeah,
it. It's
if you don't
basic.
have it, you're not playing Yu-Gi-Oh.
It's basic.
Go play Digimon.
Yeah.
Castel, I had a lot of issues with this card because it doesn't get over Caster. But the thing is,
He has a gun.
he has a gun.
It's a fucking rifle.
I mean,
So he
Caster's
has
not
to-
going to be getting anywhere close to that, so you pretty much
It's a
win.
range. It's a range. It's a range card.
You shoot them.
Of course, we're running the 2 crazy boxes.
Two.
You want to get
2
fucking crazy.
boxes. You know,
You gotta get a little crazy sometimes.
people, it's a 3,000 beater. It can't attack. So you could just swing for game turn 1 if you get it out. It's just ridiculous.
What about 300 defense? What can
300
you-
defense? It stops so many
It
plays.
stops the battle faders.
People
Definitely.
No, the thing about with Battle Fader, if you have this in defense mode and Battle Fader runs into it, it dies. But the other
Yeah.
thing is that it also gets banished too.
Yeah. Same for Rubik. If they have the Rubik's out, which a lot of people are running nowadays, I've seen, the
especially-
Rubik just can't get over that.
I was playing against this guy over, and he had 3 Rubiks on the field. He was about to swing for game. I get on my crazy box in defense mode. They have no out.
Jesus.
They run into it, and it just gets destroyed. I mean,
Dude, that's crazy.
it's ridiculous how
It's a crazy game.
You gotta push for game with defense, crazy box.
You got a Photon Papal Operative. Not a lot of people run it because it's a butterfly. A lot of people like to run 2 Steelswarm Roaches instead. I think butterflies don't get as much credit as they
In the
deserve.
OCG, I heard it being called lower back tattoo.
Lower back tattoo.
That's what I heard.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but yeah, I don't know about that.
It's OCG, you know,
Tramp
it's damn
OCG.
Japanese.
I heard it's called Tramp Stamps too.
You need the Master Key Beetle. I mean, it says you need 2 dark types, but if your opponents aren't looking,
Yeah, you really can get away with
You could
one.
get away with putting.
How the
two
fuck
fire
are they
hands.
gonna know what it is, you know?
Easily.
Like,
Are they gonna ask to read it? I mean,
Yeah, I mean, only noobs do that. And, you know, we don't play noobs.
You have this guy whose name I'm not going to attempt to pronounce, but he's pretty good. He's got a 2450, so you know he gets over things like Caius.
He's a beat stick. That's
a
all he's
beat
there
stick.
for.
He
His
has
effect
blonde
never
hair.
comes up.
He does. I mean, Jesus, mullets
Minus-
are coming back, and it's just because of this guy. I'm seeing a lot of mullets in the meta now, just
Yeah.
because of this card.
Yeah.
You need the Diamond Dire Wolf. You're running a lot of beasts in this deck, an entire 1, 2, 0 beasts in this deck, and you need it just to get rid of problem cards. I don't know what else to say. I mean, we could go into the
this deck
side.
is.
I mean,
broken. This
might
deck
as well go side deck, just
Yeah.
for fun.
Dimensional Fissure. You know, it's a spell card.
It's the vagina of Yu-Gi-Oh! You have to.
You can't not play this card and expect to win. You need it in every deck.
You absolutely need it.
Every side deck?
In every side deck. I'm running 2 Skeledrains. A lot of people have been giving me, criticisms because I'm not running Sacrifice in this deck either. I think on its own it's already good. I mean, it's a continuous trap card. It has a little infinity sign. They can't
And
get
when
rid of
they-
it. It's
when they
on there
destroy
for
your
good.
sacrifice-
It has an infinity sign?
It has an infinity sign.
Jesus.
No one can get over that.
When they destroy your sacrifice, you just search for the Skeledrain.
You just search for that Skeledrain. We're gonna go ahead and go into Trap Chicks Romello here. See, a lot of people think it's a warrior or a sorcerer, so they'll try to use something like Puppet Plant, but what they don't see is that it's actually an insect.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
It's ridiculous.
Nobody
and
runs
it can search
insects.
out any traps so you can get out the skill. Let's see what else we got here. We got 2 Shadow Imprisoning Mirrors. This worked a lot in the Satellar Knight matchup. A lot of them started sighting in a lot of dark type monsters for whatever reason, and you just get right over that. You know, they
That's
have
when
no out.
when people try to run that stupid chaos that chaos Satellar Knight deck is when you bring in them
You just
shadow
bring this in and
Prisoners.
it's
Dude, I
completely
also heard
shits
this
it
thing
up.
gets you like brownies to your friends too, dude.
Yeah,
Dude,
it does.
This
It
is
does.
like a real treat for your friends.
It does.
Dude, like,
That's what winning YCS does for you.
dude, it is.
We got the double wiretap. What can I say? It's a counter trap card.
If they try to call their friends to ask for advice on what to do,
You
you
just
just
wiretap
wiretap
it.
them.
Wiretap them, yeah. And then you hear everything they gotta say.
Yeah, so you know, it's kind of like having the eye that Pegasus has, the Millennium Eye.
Yeah, pretty
You know
much.
what they're gonna do.
That's a good game.
Then you could just chain Trap Tricks Nightmare Trap Hole in there, and it just completely destroys their deck. It gets banished, and it gets all the effects.
Yep,
It's broken.
it is. It's very broken.
You get the Deep Dark Trap Hole. You need to run it at 1. A lot of people.
Bottomless
are
is
running
cool,
it.
but that one's deep and it's dark.
This is deep and dark. You see the Goyo Guardian right there. So
Yeah.
if they use Goyo Guardian, it's dead. Unlike
Yeah.
with Bottomless, where
Yeah.
it just
It's
doesn't
only
work on
a
it.
Totem.
They're just falling forever, but that one's deep and
You
dark.
need to run 2 debunks. A lot of people come in and they try to spread all these myths. You just debunk them really quick, and then they got no out. What are they
Yeah,
going to do? They think they can get over it, but no. That's why you run 2 debunks.
Of course.
I'm running the 1 anti-spell fragrance. A lot of people that play Yu-Gi-Oh tend not to know a lot about hygiene, and so you need to just put down the anti-spell fragrance and give them a little good whip.
Okay, well this has
And,
been a fuck you meta deck.
Top 7.
Top 7. He did top 7 locals with this deck, guys. So this is Congo Dolphin team. It's not a backfire. Signing up.
Team, it's not a bad
Peace.
card.
Lumberjack Refix.